Menorah. Alicia on the pregame show has special guest I.R. Hood, and then following that, the game between the Maccabees and Bard College. It's a sellout crowd here at the Max Stern Athletic Center. There are close to, if not more than 1,000 people in the gym. There are people outside hoping to get in, but without tickets, and they just can't get into the gym. Alicia, good evening, and welcome to the Max Pregame Show.
Nice to be here with you, Dave. This is my first game, and I hope to enjoy working a successful season with you and watch the Maccabees take it as far as they can go.
Our Menorah will be introducing the starting lineups for both teams in just a few moments. Bard College only brought 10 players here tonight. We'll have all that with Menorah as he introduces the players momentarily. A couple of new rules in the league this year. A 45-second clock has been enacted. The clock will take effect when the team gets the ball. They'll have 45 seconds to get rid of the ball, or to shoot the ball, or to maintain their position. Also, within the last 2 minutes of each half, upon a foul, the team will have a choice whether to inbound from the side or take shots in the one-on-one situation. So 2 new rules coming into the league this year. Our Menorah is getting set to introduce the players right now, and for a look at the roster of the YU Maccabees, here's Alicia Tropper. Well, Alicia, it looks like the Macs tonight will be starting their regular starting lineup, which includes both of the Hood brothers, Joey Eves and Ronnie Schwartz in the backcourt, and Jeff Harris. Tell us a little bit about those players, Alicia.
Well, of course, everyone knows about Joey Eves. Joey Eves, one of the top scorers of all time in Yeshiva University. Joey Eves could possibly move up on the calendar tonight.
That's correct, Alicia. Eves has 31 points less than the 10th all-time scorer in Yeshiva history is Marvin Hershkowitz, currently a resident of Israel. And in order to tie Hershkowitz, Eves within 31 points tonight. That's not likely, but it is possible. If he doesn't do it tonight, I'm sure he will do it in his next game. Joey is playing, by the way, with an injured finger. Seems to have a fracture on one of his fingers on his hand. How do you think that will affect his play, Alicia?
Well, he hasn't practiced in a while. He decided to rest it, but he was at the hospital all last Thursday night. They were really hoping it wasn't broken. Luckily, it only turned out to be a dislocation, and they're just hoping that it won't be enough to affect the way he plays tonight.
That's also true. Also returning to the Maccabees tonight is Jeff Harris. Harris played for the Macs 2 years ago, left last year, went to Baruch College, did not play ball. He's back with the Maccabees this year in the center position, or is he a power forward, Alicia?
Well, Jeff Harris is one of the more aggressive players to come to the Maccabees in a while. He can play both forward and center. He gives the team a lot of mobility there. He also is a great defensive player.
Okay, Shalom Menorah is joining us now. Shalom Menorah. Good evening.
Yeah, hello everybody, this is Shalom Menorah for YUR, and I'd like to talk a little about Yeshiva University basketball this year. As you know, this year we have the new gym, which should lead to some very exciting basketball. And this year YU seems to have one of their better teams in a long time. They have height, they have strength. Ayal Hud, which you'll hear about a lot tonight, he'll be playing down low inside, and he'll be scoring a lot of points. And of course we have the fantabulous Joey Eves, in addition to many other players, including Ron Schwartz. And now we'll take you back right now to David Katz.
Thank you very much. And our own Alicia Tropper talked with Ayal Hod, and let's go to that interview right now. We seem to be having some technical difficulties with that interview with Ayal Hod. We hope to get to it at halftime. And the Maccabee man comes out, followed by the Yeshiva Maccabees. They're out on the court right now. The Mac, followed by somebody dressed up like a Maccabee. And the entire Maccabee team, as well as the Bard College team, they're all out on the floor. And you can hear yourself the excitement here at the gym. Shalom Menorah getting set to make the introductions. We'll have both the national anthem of Israel and the United States played by the Neshama Orchestra, who's sitting on the track above the gym.
There is a great air of anticipation here in the Max Stern Athletic Center. The place is really jam-packed. People are still filing in. I don't know how they're going to hold everyone here. They're not using the track upstairs.
No, they can't. I understand that there's a fire hazard law that only permits them to have 30 people at a time on the track.
Well, should the track collapse, there could be great catastrophes here. tonight's game will be videotaped and shown at a
That
later...
is correct. We have just spoken to Josh Kaplan of Group W Cable, who has told us that he will give us time on the public access channel. So tonight's game is not only being heard on WYUR, but it will on a tape delayed basis be seen with our audio portion over at Group W Cable.
Right, this is hopefully one of the first of many opportunities that Yeshiva will have. So
that is true. So tonight's game will be aired on cable TV in the near future with this audio portion and with the video portion being supplied by, I don't know who. The Dallas Morning News is covering this game also. The Dallas Morning News. Dallas will be the hosts to the NCAA's Final Four this year, and they have sent 2 reporters in a van across the country, going from college basketball game to college basketball game, and this is their second stop this year, the Yeshiva Bar game. Very surprising. They're going to be seeing such teams as St. John's and Georgetown and Syracuse and other teams in Division I teams, but for some reason the Dallas Morning News has chosen to come to Yeshiva College tonight for the opening of the Max Stern Athletic Center and for this game between Yeshiva and Bar. Shalom Menorah.
Yeah, once again, we're here at courtside, and the enthusiasm is something I haven't seen in a long time. You're talking about guys coming in with their faces painted, rooting. You got a real true Maccabee here. You have Rabbi Miller in a painter's hat. You have everything. You have old ladies in these painter's hats, pom-poms. You have the works. This is a sixth man, folks, a true sixth man that we've been waiting 50 years for. David, back to you now.
Okay, thanks, Shalom. Let's take a quick look at some of the players on the team. First, the starting lineup. For the YU Maccabees, Joey Eves and Roddy Schwartz in the backcourt. Eves and Schwartz, both seniors, who intend for some reason to play ball in Israel next year. I don't know if Joey and Roddy can really make a pro team in Israel next year. If they make any team, it'll be some team in some northern city such as Kiryat Shmona or something like that, Shalom.
Well, David, Joey is an exceptional ball player, even though he's kind of small. His second cousin, Jerry, is in the NBA, and Joe is that good a ball player that he can hold up against pro material. Ronnie, on the other end, he's also excellent material, but he's just not in Joe's class. But still, let's talk about this year. YU's team is going to be something to talk about. We're going to have fans at every ball game. Don't forget, you can hear all the home games on WYUR 64 AM. And they're going to be tough. Tough defense, tough offense. Big men inside. Ayal Hood over the summer lifted a lot of weight. And he's going to be tough down there. The Macs, they're going to be pressing. We're going to look for the Macs to come out tonight in a tough man-to-man defense. That's what Coach Helper told me. And offense, they're going to try to work the ball down low to Ayal Hood. The Bar coach told me they're going to come out in the zone. They don't have the height. That's their problem. And they're going to come out in a movement offense to try to get some good shots off this very talented YU team.
Sean, if the Macs have one weakness, what would you consider it? I would think it would be the backup guard.
I would have to say, in addition to that, YU's weakness might be that they're not in good enough shape and they don't play tough enough defense, and possibly they're not tough enough on the boards.
But they're going to be a gun type of game.
No, they're not a running gun type of team, although tonight you're going to see Lior Hud, the other of the Hud brothers, if he gets up to a slam dunk, and this place is just going to erupt. Just going to erupt.
And we're going to go to Alicia Tropper now. Alicia had interviewed Ayal Hod before the game. Alicia, tell us a little bit about the interview you did with Ayal. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we basically discussed Yeshiva's running game. Ayal Hod feels that is the key to Yeshiva's success. Not only that, but Ayal Hod told that he was the guard.
Okay, the pregame ceremonies are about to begin, Alicia. I hate to cut you off, and let's go now to Shalom the Brick Menorah. Shalom Menorah will be introducing the team. We'll be playing the national anthems, and then Robert Katz will take over the PA system. Of course, you may remember Robert. He and I did some Maccabees games in the past. Alicia?
Well, tonight is a big night for Yeshiva. This is the opening night of the new Max Stern Athletic Center. This has been a long 50-year wait for it. Just cap off what's happened in those 50 years. Of course, the all-time leading scorer in Yeshiva history, Harvey Sheff, who graduated in 1982 with an outstanding 1,500 points in his career. Of course, he's followed by everyone's favorite Stu Polliner from the class of 71 with 1,378 points. Still active, Joey Eves and Ronnie Schwartz, the guard combination. Joey Eves ranked 11th and could possibly, as mentioned before, move into the top 10 if he scores 31 points tonight. Ronnie Schwartz scored 865 points, and this is senior year, and he is only 6 points behind Sandy Adair from a class of 1959.
Thank you very much, Alicia. Taking a look at some team records. The Macs last year did score over 100 points in one game. That was not the team record. The team record was set in 1959 when they scored 116 points against Brooklyn Poly. Taking a look at the Mats schedule, our next home game that'll be broadcast here on 64 WYOR will be next Tuesday night when the Macs will be home to face, I believe, Elizabeth Seton College. Nope. Yes, Elizabeth Seton College, November 26th. That's next Tuesday at 8 o'clock. The Macs this weekend will be going on a road trip. They'll be in Boston for the weekend. They'll be staying in Boston, and they'll be playing a Saturday night game against MIT, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. We're going to be back in 60 seconds after we pause for this commercial message on the YU Maccabees Basketball Network.
Come on, Carrie. We're going to a new place.
Let's go. You okay to try?
Yeah, fine.
You sure?
Relax.
What's a few beers?
If you don't stop your friend from drinking and driving, you could kill a friendship. Drinking and driving can kill a friendship.
Ow.
A public service
We're back at the Max Stern Athletic Center. Dave Katz along with Shalom Menorah, and on the pregame show, Alicia Tropper. We're not on. And now Shalom Menorah with the introduction to the players for tonight's game. Rising for the national anthems now here. And then Shalom Menorah will do the introduction. Let's go to the national anthem.
I'm looking for. Here's Shalom Menorah.
Freshman from New York City, number 14, Jonathan Corzin. At guard, a 6'5" freshman from McLean, Virginia, number 54, Chris Knox. And now the starting lineup for Bard College. A forward, a 6'2" senior from Englewood. New Jersey, number 40, Andrew Zwicker. And forward, sophomore from Charleston, South Carolina, number 20. At center, a 6'2" sophomore from St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Bozek taking his place on the court with Scotty Halpert, the current coach of the YU Maccabees. Many alumni here tonight. We have well over 1,000 people. Capacity crowd here at the Max Stern Athletic Center for opening night. And I believe Joe Eves will present a special award now to Leonard Stern. Joseph Eves scheduled to present a special award to Stern. Eves' finger is broken. He will, however, start in tonight's game. How long he'll last is a question. Dan Bernstein and Phil Germain, the referees for tonight's game. And that's Shalom Menorah on the public address system. Dave Katz along with Shalom Menorah and Alicia Chopper on the pregame show. We're going to go back to the studios of WYUR and the Yeshiva Maccabees Radio Network for this commercial message. And we'll be back with the opening jump ball. This is the YU Maccabees Basketball Network.
Mr. Bugs Bunny speaking on behalf of Bugs Bunny.
What's up, Doc? Say, when you go into the forest, do me a favor, Doc. Be careful with fire. I got enough problems as it is without being burned to a crisp. Ain't that right, Daffy?
That's absolutely correct. And little bunny rabbits aren't the only animals affected by a forest fire. What about us ducks?
And Tweety birds, and little deer, and little squirrels, and little chipmunks.
Hey, you varmints! What about us people? Forest fires destroy our homes, too. And that really burns me up.
Hi, this is Mal Blanc, the voice of some pretty funny characters. But a forest fire is no laughing matter. It's a tragedy. When you go into a forest, remember, you're among friends. So please be careful. Only you can prevent forest fires.
A public service of this station, the Smokey Bear Program, and the Ad Council.
And little turtles, and little butterflies, and little foxes, and little raccoons.
This is 64 WYUR. AM in New York, your Maccabees station. Now turning you back over to Shalom Menorah and David Katz at the Max Stern Athletic Center.
Thank you very much, Robbie Zeiss. We're live at the Max Stern Athletic Center, and there's going to be an honorary opening jump ball before the regular jump ball here. The referee for tonight's game, as we said, Phil Germain and Stan Bernstein, and they're getting set for the honorary jump ball. Co-captains of the Yeshiva Maccabees, Ron Schwartz and Joe Eves. We were talking before about how the boys want to play in Israel next year. I don't know what kind of team they can make or what kind of money they'll make playing on a professional team in Israel, but they both are graduating. Joe, a pre-health sciences major, Ron, an economics and speech major. And we're ready for the ball game to begin. We have the ball starting lineups. We'll give them to you again. Andrew Zwicker and Lance Stallings are the forwards. Gus Registe, we'll call him Gus, the center, and the guards David Phillips and James Traub. There's an honorary jump ball now coming up between the Maccabees and the Bard College Blazers, between Ayal Hode and the center, Gus Registe. Referee will throw up the ball. This is not the start of the game. This is just ceremonial. And the ball is up, and Hode taps it, and that's the ceremony for tonight. Joe is now going to make the special presentation to Leonard Stern. So let's go live to Joseph Eves. Joe Eves getting ready to make the presentation. Shalom Menorah back with us in the booth.
Call for one person to make the dream come true. Mr. Leonard Stern.
Leonard Stern given the ceremonial opening jump ball. He's given the basketball by Captain Joey Eves. And the pictures are taken of Mr. Stern, current owner of the Village Voice. And we're just about ready to play basketball. Bard College, quite a small college. They don't have their own gym, as we did it last year. The college located in Annandale on Hudson, New York. That's in Dutchess County, the same county that can boast Poughkeepsie as its own. And ready for the opening jump ball. We're going to try to move the table back. And we'll get ready. The captains are out at center court, speaking with the referees as far as the ground rules, if you want to call them that, for tonight's game go. Coach of Bard College, Matt Kurdziel. And Shalom Menorah back with us now. Shalom, how you doing, David? You know, we had a few problems with the audio there. Nothing more embarrassing than the mic not working on me, but I think we're all ready to go, and we're in for an exciting ball game, I think. We're going to go to Alicia Tropper now. Alicia Tropper to give you the starting lineups one more time.
Starting lineups for Yeshiva, of course, Joey Eves and Ronnie Schwartz at the guards. Eyal Hode and Lior Hode and Jeff Harris make up the front court. For Bard College, Dave Phillips and Dave Quinter at the guards. Gus Fajis, Lance Ferrum, and Andrew Zwicker are at forward.
And the opening jump ball is taken by Yeshiva. Was tipped from Ayal Ho to Roddy Schwartz, but the ball went out of his hands and went off. It's going to be Bard College basketball. It'll be in very strange to see the center inbounding the ball. He back to Dave Phillips. Phillips has the ball, the center court circle, being guarded by Schwartz. He now moves back in the point. Jeff Harris moves in on him, sends in the left-hand corner to Lance Collins. Collins drives underneath, and he has the ball knocked away from him by Jeff Harris and picked up by Joey Eves. Eves for the Maccabees gets to Schwartz on the left side. Schwartz brings up the ball, crosses the timeline. Now to the left, crosses right to Joey Eves. The Maccabees are wearing their white uniforms and moving towards our right, from left to right. Bard moving from right to left. Ball in the corner. Now Joey Eves has it back at the point. Bounce pass to Hode to his brother inside. Takes the shot. He scores and he's fouled. Yellow Hode. That's something we're going to look for a lot tonight. Both blood brothers in there. Ayal is a strong one, but Lior can fool you too with his great moves down low. You saw it there. Ayal's brother put it right in and the foul. And the Screamers come out. The Screamers actually toilet paper thrown on the court here by some Maccabees fans, and the Macs take a 2-0 lead just 34 seconds into the game, and going to the foul line will be Lior Hode. Lior Hode will get one shot, try to make it a three-point play. It's up, no good. Rebound fought for and one underneath by Bard College. Andrew Zwicker has the ball. Zwicker brings down along the right side. Zwicker is senior 6'2" from Englewood, New Jersey. Underneath, the pass was intended for Gus Fajis. Lost control of the ball. Went out, Yeshiva will have it. Eves bringing it up for the Maccabees. He has the ball at center court. You're going to look for it tonight. You're going to see that six-man crowd really make a difference. Why he's going to give that extra effort, and that's what's happening already here. He's now with the ball behind the circle. Bounce pass left side to Lior Hode. Hode fakes the brother. Ayala goes in the right-hand corner to Roddy Schwartz. He takes a jumper. He's short. Schwartz has it again. 15 feet out. He hits. Roddy Schwartz. Roddy Schwartz has a touch from the outside that you will not see anywhere else in the nation, in my opinion. Macs now lead it 4-0. Bard College with the ball. Lance Collins sends underneath to Gus Fajis. Drives baseline and scores. Went right up over Ayal Hode. Lior Hode, I'm sorry. Why is going to have a problem if the Hug brothers don't cut off the baseline? They have to do that to stop the down-low game. This is really good. Got to learn defense. Here's Eves trying to push it into Harris. He's good enough. Harris has it underneath the basket. Banks it in. Easy layup for Jeff Harris. Max taking a 6-2 lead.
Jeff Harris, Max lead 6-2.
Robert Katz on the PA.
There comes that trapping defense we were talking about.
Dave Quinter in the game now for Bard. Pass it off to David Phillips. Now to Quinter in the left-hand corner. Quinter guarded by Eves. Sends outside to Andrew Zwicker. Zwicker has the ball back in the circle. He gives off to David Phillips. Phillips tries to drive through the Hode brothers. Almost lost the ball, but gets it off at a bounce pass to Andrew Zwicker. Zwicker will slow things down. Now back in the circle. Fakes a shot. Goes to number 10. That's David Quinter. Quinter's scheduled to start. He did not. He was replaced by James Traub, but now Quinter in the game. Now back in the circle. Here's Dave Phillips. Phillips sends right side into the right-hand corner to David Quinter. Quinter in the lane to Gus Fajis, and the 45-second clock kicks out.
That's one of the new rules this year. That's going to make a big effect on the game. A 45-second clock. For all you fans who don't know about it, you only have 45 seconds to shoot the ball this year, just like the 24-second clock in the NBA.
Well, this isn't a division game, Sheldon, is it? A divisional game?
No, it's not.
Surprise, they're using the clock all over the NCAAs. In the right-hand corner, Schwartz passed it underneath to Harris. He can't control, but it's controlled by one of the Hodes. Takes the shot, no good. That was Lior Hode. And the rebound is made by Bard College. The ball controlled by David Phillips. Phillips brings up, crossing the timeline. Moves back in the circle, sends right side to David Quinter. Quinter has the ball back in the circle, guarded by Eves, moves to the right side, nobody there. He charges into Joey Eves. We'll have to see the call. Called against Joey Eves. Eves thought he had possession. David Quinter moves in on him. That's the first foul against the Macs, both personal on Eves and team on the Yeshiva Maccabees. 6-2, 17:04 left. We are in the first half here at the Max Stern Athletic Center with over 1,000 noisy fans. There's the inbound by the G-State to Andrew Zwicker. Zwicker has it on the right side. He's a double team by Schwartz and Lior Hode. Gives inside. Schwartz makes his steal. Beautiful steal on the lane by Schwartz. Bounce pass over to Eves. Eves tries baseline out. Lost his touch. Lior Hode, and Lior Hode banks it.
That's the transition game that YU was just so good at. Stealing the ball and filling those lanes and getting those 3-on-1s and 3-on-2s.
And the Hoad brothers, I guess, are big on that. Here it comes again. Ronnie Schwartz is still in center court, moves up. Takes the shot, no good. Eves on the rebound. Schwartz thought he had an open layup. He was guarded by Phillips, but Joey Eves was there to make the rebound and put it in. 10-2, and that's another bucket for Eves. We'll take a look at the scoring now. 2 for Harris, 4 for Hurd, 2 for Schwartz, and 2 for Eves for the Maccabees. The 2 points for Bard have come from the center, Gus Gise. Timeout on the floor, 16-26 left in the first half. Max 10 and Bard 2. Tonight's game is presented under broadcast rights granted by Yeshiva University and is intended solely for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any publication, reproduction, retransmission, or other use of the descriptions or accounts of this game, including the imposition of a charge for listening to the program without the express written consent of the Yeshiva Maccabees and Yeshiva University is prohibited.
Let's talk, David, a second. Let's analyze what's happened in the first 3.5 minutes here. YU at first is not really playing defense down low, but the guards are playing really aggressive defense. They've been able to steal the ball 2 or 3 times, and YU is getting good shots, layups. They're 5 for 8 from the floor so far. And if they continue to dominate down low, this game is going to be a runaway pretty soon.
Well, I believe that's the reason they're opening up against Bard College. They like to push that for our own team, but Yeshiva specifically wanted to open against Bard because it's a team that they always beat.
You got a point there. Bard College is an very good academic school. It's not one of the athletics. There's no scholarships or anything, so...
No athletic scholarships, something like Yeshiva University. Bard will inbound the ball. They're the ones who called the timeout. And we'll see if there are any changes in the Bard starting lineup. There's one already. Chris Knott's in the ball game now. Chris Knott, the 6'5 freshman from McLean, Virginia, suburb of Washington, D.C. He inbounds to Phillips. Phillips sends right side now. They're up front to David Quinter. Quinter sends in the right-hand corner to Andrews Wicker. Wicker has the ball, bounce pass to Quinter, back in the circle, sends left side to Phillips, now back to Quinter. Quinter, back in the circle, left side to Phillips, and a steal on a pass intended for not stolen by Leo Ho to Schwartz in the lane. Behind the back pass, and a stop by Leo Ho. Ho with the dart, folks. That will bring the fans to the feet. Coach Alford doesn't like him to do it unless they're up by 10. They were up by 8, now they're up by 10, 12-2. Leo told me before the game, the coach really didn't want any dunking, but he said if he got the chance, another steal. Schwartz to Eves in the lane. He banks it in. Joey Eves, another basket for Eves. How many for Joey tonight? That's only his first basket. He also has a foul. 14-2. Max lead, 15:27 left in the first half. Each team with 1 team foul. Bard has the ball. Lance Shallon sends in the lane to Andrews Wicker. We have a foul called against Leo Hode. It's really doing well for YU as they're mixing up the defense between a man and a 1-3-1. And Bard's really not sure what's changing. They're catching him confused and they're just stealing the ball every time. That's all there is to it. Good D. That's a 14-2. All of them coming on fast breaks, too. Ellie Davidoff in the game for the Maccabees now. He is, who's he replacing? He's replacing Jeff Harris. Bard has the ball. Chris Knott sends underneath to a new man in the game, Patrick Kellogg. Kellogg's shot misses. YU Maccabee rebound. Here's Ronnie Schwartz all alone in the lane. He's all alone for the Maccabees, guarded by 2 Bard players, and one of them commits a foul. The foul called against number 32, Patrick Kellogg, a 6'1 junior from Trenton, New Jersey. Okay, YU continues to play like this with this aggressive defense and this good transition game, because even though they're big this year, still against some of these teams they're going to be a lot bigger. Still, they're going to be very good because the transition game is up the top. 7 for 10, a lot of layups. That's what they're looking for. And Ron Schwartz going to the line. Schwartz's first shot misses. He'll have another try. Davidoff in for Harris. Otherwise, the starting lineup remains the same with both of the Hode brothers, Schwartz and Eves in the backcourt. Ronnie's second shot is good. 15-2 Maccabees. Full court press, something you wouldn't have seen in the past years, folks. You got to know that they're really doing something right when they're going to full court press in the first game of the year. Andrews Wicker back in the circle now for Bard. Looks around for the open man. And the pass intended for number 32, Patrick Kellogg, goes too far. It goes off and it'll be Maccabee ball. Davidoff to inbound. Davidoff inbounds in the backcourt for Joey Eves. Eves. So far we have only 2 shots for Bard College. A mess of turnovers, about 7 or 8 already. That's that efficient for us tonight, Alicia Trapper. Underneath, a great pass from Eves to Ellie Davidoff. Davidoff's shot there doesn't go, and a rebound by Chris Knott. for Bard College. Notch gives it off to Andrew Zwicker. Zwicker brings down along the left side. And the intended pass for Quinter is stolen by Eves. Oh, on a funny drive, he shoots and scores. No doubt.
Eves is just so quick out there. It's impossible to stop.
17-2 Maccabees. And a replacement coming in, David Phillips will check in for Bard at the next available stoppage of play. David Quinter, the surprise starter, sends the ball to a corner, and there's a foul. Harris will replace I.R. Hode until East steps out, replaced by first guard off the bench, Stephen Frankel. Bard College will inbound the ball on the right side.
What you're going to see here, David, tonight is something that you rarely see early in a YU season. A lot of substitutions. Looks like YU is going to have not too hard a time, so YU is going to play everybody and try to get some experience out there from the younger players.
Patrick Kellogg had it back with his circle. He sends that to Andrew Zwicker. Zwicker drives into the lane, takes the layup. He misses it, but a foul called on Ellie Davidoff on the play. Nice try there by Zwicker. Good drive. Davidoff's first foul. That's the second team foul on the the fourth team foul on the Maccabees.
Attention, please. Shiro Lipstein to security. Going
to the line now will be Andrew Zwicker, a 6'2 senior from nearby Englewood, New Jersey. So I'm sure Andrew will step off at his home just across the George Washington Bridge. Zwicker's first shot is no good. He won't have another try.
That's Andrew Zwicker on the line for guard.
You got folks, you have to be, if you're not here, if you're in YU uptown, come by and take a look. This is something just unbelievable. The fans, they're all over the place. Cable, TV, radio, everything.
Zwicker missed the second shot. Rebound buzzed by I.R. Hode. He sends to Ronnie Schwartz up, courtesy of Ellie Davidoff. That's Leo Hode, I'm sorry. Here's Ronnie Schwartz on the right side. Sends to the right-hand corner for Stephen Frankel, who just checked in the game. Now back to his good friend Ronnie Schwartz, back in the circle. He crosses to Leo Hode on the left side. Hode sends in the lane to Jeff Harris. Harris can't control the ball and is taken away by Bars. That's, I believe, their first steal of the game. Patrick Kellogg takes it, gives off to David Phillips. Phillips crosses the timeline, now moves a little bit to the right side. Back in the circle now, looks left side. Sends for Lance Stallings. Stallings drives up along the key. Has a shot stuffed in his face by Jeff Harris. Davidoff gets the steal off of Harris's hands. He sends up to Roddy Schwartz. The ball goes off. A foul against Bard College.
One thing we should watch now that YU is well out ahead 17-2 is whether they're going to let up or they're going to play just as tough. YU has a tendency when they get ahead not to play too hard on defense, and the good players will really play hard 100% all of the time.
And Lance Stallings committed a foul. Here's the inbound. It goes to Ayala, who just replaced his brother Leo, and he takes the shot no good, but we have a foul against Yeshiva. Let's get the call. A loose ball foul? Loose ball foul. Offensive foul against Ayala. I believe it's a loose ball. I believe Roberts running the call.
Well, now we're watching is a little sloppiness by YU. They're going over the back, and they're not really getting position under the defensive boards either. What they're trying to do is block shots and to push the man, but they're not really working hard to get that good position.
Stephen Phillips has the ball for Bard. Sends right side for Patrick Kellogg. Kellogg sends in the lane and a steal by Stephen Frankel. To Roddy Schwartz moving up all by himself, and he missed. Roddy Schwartz was waiting down court for that one. The match lead 19-2. I'm going to repeat that. 19-2 with 7 minutes gone by in the first half. David Phillips has it for Bard. Sends left side for Lance Stallings. And a foul is committed by Yeshiva. That is the fifth. Roddy Schwartz commits the foul. The sixth team foul against the Rams. First on Roddy Schwartz.
I just looked over at the YU bench, and Coach Halpert, he looks so happy, so relieved. If everything's underway, going fine. His old coach, Coach Bernie Sarachuk, one of the great all-time coaches, really happy too for him.
And David Phillips has the ball for Bard. Sends left side to Lance Stallings. Stallings, right-hand corner to Phillips. He hits on the bank. Only the second bucket of the night for Bard.
As all four Bard fans go wild.
Yeshiva only gave Bard 25 tickets for today's game. Their coach was a bit perturbed with that. He had called up Professor Talbot, the director of athletics at YU, to complain that there's just no room in this gym.
YU right now 9 for 14 from the floor. Bard has only taken about 4 shots, though.
Harrison Schwartz playing catch on the left side. Now the left-hand corner to Stephen Frankel. Back to Schwartz. He'll take a jumper from 18. No good. Harris with the rebound in the lane. He'll take a shot. Almost went air ball. Stephen Frankel got some hands on it, but Bard took it away. On the rebound, we'll credit it to Lance Stallings for Bard. Stallings hands off to Phillips, and Phillips will bring it up. Phillips playing the point guard position, a 5'10 junior from Westchester County's Mamaroneck. Left side to Lance Stallings. And a steal by Steve Frankel. Frankel went down the court too fast before he had firm control of the ball. Now it's stolen by Jeff Harris, though. Harris to Frankel underneath. Frankel stays in off a hard pass by Harris. In the lane to Hode. What a move on Hode took it in.
What a move. He just got that ball. Not really sure where he was, but his great ability just let him leap up and put that in over his shoulder.
I.R. Hode credited for the basket. That's only his second. His brother Leo with 6 points tonight. And a foul call on YU as the ball was brought up by Patrick Kellogg.
What we're seeing here now, David, we're seeing here very sloppy play by the guards. Ronnie's getting a little frustrated. He's missed 1 or 2 outside shots. And he's not really working too hard on defense. He's playing lazy man defense, which you can't do throughout that year.
Apartment mate Joey Eves comes in to replace roommate Joey Eves. That's the second team, goes in to replace Roddy Schwartz. That's the second team foul on Schwartz. Also, Beryl Thomas in the game now. Thomas is in there replacing Stephen Frankel. So both substitute guards have seen into the game here early in the first half. 21-4 Matt in the lead. The wave is going now, but it dies off rather quickly. Started off in the far left corner. First shot by Patrick Kellogg is good. Scoring for the Mac, 6 each for Eves and Hode, 4 for Schwartz, 2 for I.R. Hode, and 2 for Jeffrey Harris. Second shot is no good, but a Bard College rebound by Lance Collins, and then we get it over to the top foul.
David, that's exactly what I'm talking about there, where I.R. Hode just did not bother to box out on the rebound, and a little player about 5'8" got a nice rebound. You can't do that against the good teams.
Chris Knott's back in the game now for Bard. That is true, but with a 21-5 lead, I think Coach Halpert doesn't mind his sloppiness as much as he otherwise would.
I would think the exact opposite. Coach Halpert wants to get his players tuned, and you got to do that against the teams that you can beat up on.
Lance Collins misses the foul shot, and rebound by Thomas to Eves now. Eves all the way down court to Beryl Thomas underneath. Pass goes too far and goes off. Bard College will have the ball. 17 fouls already on Yeshiva, and I think one timeout. No, Yeshiva take timeout. We're going to go back to our local stations for a commercial break. 21-5, the Maccabees lead. 11:22 remaining in the first half. This is Maccabees basketball.
Legal timeout has been taken because
Riding the bus in rush hour is like a sardine can on wheels.
Oops, excuse me.
Oh, it's okay.
Hey, where's my wallet? Hey! You know, pickpockets love crowded places. Crime dog here, remember? Long furry ears and trench coat.
Yeshiva rebound. Joey Eves takes it down by himself. Underneath to Leo Hode. The pass goes too far and way over his head and goes off.
What you're going to see now, David, what we're going to see is a lot of turnovers coming up by Bard and a lot of fast breaks because they're in their 1-3-1 trapping defense, which causes a lot of turnovers. A lot of fast break points coming up.
On the inbound, Hozard is rejected and he's faced by Knotts. He gets his own rebound, actually not a rebound, but off from Knotts' hands. He gets the ball back and puts it in from in the lane. Leo Hode this year has developed that jump hook, something he did not have last year. And he scored over 1/3 of the Maccabees points, 8 of them so far, counting from Leo Hode. Now a foul called against I.R. Hode as Bard brings up.
Back a little.
timeout, Yeshiva.
Yeshiva now calls timeout. Now they legally have done it. And we're going to now go to our local station for a commercial message. 10:44 left to go in the first half. The score, Yeshiva 23, Bard 5. This is Maccabees basketball from the Rec Stern Athletic Center. This is Maccabees basketball. You want me to play? You hear me?
Okay, David.
Robbie?
Seems, David, that we haven't gone to commercials since we're still on the air. Just look around, folks. You see pom-poms here. You see painter hats. You see the free pennants given out. The balloons. It's something that's very hard to describe because you wouldn't believe it as being in the yeshiva tradition. Because YU has never done anything so extravagant. I haven't seen it here.
They haven't brought back the cheerleaders that we had 3 years ago, though, Sean.
I was on the team that year when they had those cheers. Very controversial. I personally was not in favor of it because as a yeshiva, that really wasn't the yeshiva image.
Dr. Lamb, the president of Yeshiva University, has decided instead of sitting in the dignitary section behind the broadcast position to instead sit directly across from us together with Yeshiva players.
Yeah,
together with Yeshiva fans.
I'm still waiting for Dr. Lamb to put on the painter's hat, though. It's in his hand.
There's some statistics, Shalom.
Yeah, so far, Joey Eves 3 for 3 from the floor. Our layups, Leor Hood 4 for 6 from the inside. YU 11 for 19 from the floor, 1 for 3 from the foul line.
And David Phillips at the foul line now makes his first shot. He'll have another chance. The foul was his third personal foul called against Ayal Ho. He's going to have to be a little bit more careful. Both foul shots are made by David Phillips, and Yeshiva will bring down the ball. 23-7, Mac with the lead. Beryl Thomas has it. He's controlling it from the point. Brings top of the key, now sends left side to Ayal Ho, Leor Ho. Now right-hand corner, Joey Eves. Back of the circle to Thomas, now to Ho. Sends left-hand corner to Eves. Eves shot is good. Jumper from the corner. That broken, that dislocated finger that we saw would keep Eves out of the game doesn't seem to be bothering too much. Hit a nice outside shot. Very, very true, Sean. David Phillips sends right side to Quinter. Quinter almost had the ball stolen by Thomas. Now he sends it back to David Phillips, back in the circle. Phillips looks for the open man. He finds Lance Stallings on the left side, front position. He takes the jumper over Jeffrey Harris, and he hits. Harris about a foot taller than Lance Stallings.
An excellent shot, something you probably won't see too much. You're going to see the Hud brothers put that one back in their face more often than not.
Yeah. Jeff Harris may be a little bit red in the face on that. Harris has the ball right-hand side, parallel to the foul line. Foul line extended to Mo Orlean now in the game. Orlean sends to Joey Eves, right-hand side slot. Now to Beryl Thomas, back in the circle. Thomas sends to Eves. Foul line extended on the right. Underneath to Harris. Baseline. He takes the underhand jumper. He misses on the layup, and we have a foul against on Leor Hood. Leor Hood called for the foul, so this ball foul. Hode's third personal foul. They call it his second on the scoreboard. I believe it's his third, though. 8 points for Leor Hode. Roddy Schwartz back in the game now, replacing Beryl Thomas. Together with Leor Hode, Joey Eves, Jeffrey Harris, and Mo Orlean in the ballgame. Going to the line, Lance Stallings, the 6'1" forward from Charleston, South Carolina for Bard, wearing the Air Jordans. He misses on the 1-and-1. In the right-hand corner, Schwartz passes back to Eves. Eves left side to Leor Hode. Underneath to Jeffrey Harris, and Harris has it stolen out of his hands by Lance Stallings. Stallings brings it down, across the timeline, now back of the circle. Top of the key, takes the jumper over Leor Hode. He misses, rebound by Jeffrey Harris on the in and out. It's sent down to Joey Eves. Eves sent to the pass to Mo Orlean, knocked away by David Phillips, recovered by Roddy Schwartz towards side, he scores. Bard College will bring back. Phillips is 2 for 2 from the floor, 2 for 2 from the line, 6 points tonight. That's Dave Phillips, a bright spot in the Bard starting lineup, and they've gone double figures. It's 27-11 now. Chris Knott fakes a shot and goes instead to Andrews Wicker. Now left-hand corner to Lance Stallings. He misses the shot, and the rebound by Leor Hode.
What I want to see, David, I want to see them try to get that offense moving. YU is not really moving now. They're just standing around, seeming a little tired. You just look, you see one guy moving, 3 guys standing. That's not the way to play offense. 3 guys have to be moving for anything to happen.
Schwartz has the ball on the left side, sends it into a lane to Harris, and a traveling violation. He's having this is not somebody with a rag to wipe up the wetness on the floor under the basket.
Here comes Bard's version of Spud Webb into the game.
That'll be James Traub, a 5'6" guard from Newtown, Connecticut. In addition to him, the starting center, Gus Radice, is back in the game. Ellie Davidoff also back in for the YU Maccabees. He replaces Jeffrey Harris.
Tell you a funny story real quick. Ellie Davidoff here didn't want to be the first one announced. He was yelling at me the whole time not to announce the first, but Ellie did okay, and we're going to see a lot from Ellie this year.
Hopefully so for Mac fans. Andrews Wicker with the ball in the lane, and now a foul, I believe, called on Ellie Davidoff. He hasn't been in there long. It's his second already. That's a bit over the limit for a while. Going to the line will be Andrews Wicker again. What was 6 for Bard? Radice was 2. 2 for Lance Stallings. 2 points for Phillips.
David, a very interesting fact. Bard does not have one rebound yet. 0 rebounds for Bard College.
That's a very interesting fact. They're not a tall team. The stats that they gave us on the height of their players, I believe, are a little exaggerated.
One rebound.
One rebound. Andrew Zwicker missed his shot. The Mac rebound. Joey East attempted to make a nice pass to Ronnie Schwartz underneath, but he couldn't do it. Schwartz going to control the ball. Bard College does. David Phillips has it. Crossing the timeline, now moving left side. Finds his buddy Andrew Zwicker. Zwicker sends in the lane to Spud Webb like James Traub. Traub loses the ball. And another foul called against the Maccabees. Again against Ellie Davidoff. Well, David, what we have here is a very big problem. Why are you trying to play a trap defense and you're not working hard at it? What happens is that they just reach in sloppily, and this caused a lot of fouls. This is why you see YU with already 12 or 13 fouls. And Davidoff now will have to step out after overplaying for a few seconds. Jeff Harris back in the ballgame. Davidoff getting into a lot of foul trouble. 3 fouls in only about 2 minutes played. Leo Hode has 4 rebounds. He's 4 for 6 on the floor tonight. Going to the line is James Traub, the man from Connecticut. Misses the first shot in an air ball. I don't think they're there. Jordans are doing them any good.
Yeah, see, the Bard players, a few of them have Air Jordans, different colors. Sort of like Menachem Dieter, one of our great YU.
Great fan of Menachem Dieter, a great YU Maccabee fan. Menachem Dieter was thinking about bringing some beer and vending it here at the game tonight, but decided against it at the last moment.
He's leading the... He has the crowd up there with the painted face led by Menachem Dieter. They're really making a ruckus tonight. You heard them.
About 15 players with blue and white painted faces here and a whole bunch of signs. We'll try to talk to some of those when Alicia Tropper does his halftime interview. Ronnie Schwartz has the ball. Back in the circle, trying to call the play. Carl tells Joe to move over to the left side and goes to Harris on the right. Now to Joe on the left-hand corner. Back to Schwartz, back in the circle. He fakes the shot, moves a little to the left side, gets the open jumper. He hits.
Once again, Schwartz is topping from 18, 19 feet. One place where he just does not miss.
18-point lead for the Macs, 29-11, 6:55 left in the first half. Bump! The pass from David Phillips to Lance Sullins went too far, went off, and the Macs will have the ball. Ronnie Schwartz 4 for 7 from the floor tonight with 9 points. Joey Eves has the ball for the Macs. Eves crossing the timeline now, left side to Jeff Harris, block position, back to Eves. Eves back of the circle. Eves to buddy Roddy Schwartz. Now to Leo Hode, back to Schwartz, right-hand corner. Takes the shot, hits the rim, bounce away. Rebound by Bard College. Chris Knott. Knott gives up to David Phillips. Phillips sent underneath to Lance Sullins. Sullins shot no good. Rebound by Knott. Knott misses the shot, tries to get his own rebound. It's pulled down instead by Mo Orlean. Mo Orlean back into the Mac. Roddy Schwartz now all alone. Off it outlet from Eves. He takes the shot and the drive no good, and a foul against Bard.
David, we have this year Mo Orlean, a great contributor last year. Averaged about 11, 12 points a game. Due to influx of a lot of good players and a lot of deep talent on the bench. I was talking to Mo about his cut point time, and he said it was a very good indication that the YU bench is just very deep this year.
Bud College, rebound-wise, has 3 offensive ones, 0 defensive rebounds. Roddy Schwartz going to the line. That's his 13th foul on Bud. Schwartz's first one does not get the roll. He'll have another try, though.
We even have fans saving tonight sitting in the weight room there. We got them all over the place tonight.
That's true. There is no room in the gym. I know a lot of you listening would have liked to be here, but there's just no room for you.
It happened today. At least 200 people wanted tickets they just couldn't get because they didn't think it would be sold out. But fan enthusiasm is here to stay, I think.
Well, to stay, we'll have to see. Next Tuesday, I guess, will be the real decision about that. 30-11, and Schwartz made the second shot. The ball brought up by Bard. David Phillips misses a bank. Misses a 15-foot jumper. Now YU brings it down. The first steal for Bard. Andrew Zwicker has it right side. Jump shot, no good. Tried to take it over Leo Hode. Rebound pulled down by Mo Orlean. Gets to Eves in the backcourt, and Joey will slow things down. 5:48 left in the first half.
Joey's just so smooth out there. He just controls the tempo of any ball game that he's in. You see, if he wants to run, the game is running. If he wants to slow, the game is slow.
From Schwartz underneath to Jeffrey Harris, and Harris had it. No problems there. 32-11.
That was number 24.
Max will be 21-point lead, and Bard College would like timeout. 5:31 left to go in the first half. We're going to be going to our local station for a commercial message. The Max 32, Bard College 11. This is Maccabees basketball on the YU Maccabees Radio Network.
Alan Wasserman, who is a first-degree black belt, will be performing a karate demonstration at
We're live. We thought we'd be going back to our local station for a commercial message. 5:31 left to go in the first half. Maccabees with a 21-point lead, 32-11. The Macs still have 17 fouls. Bard College with only 3. So the Macs are not in the bonus while Bard College is. Now for some interesting statistics, let's go to Shalom and Alicia.
Yeah, let's not go to
Alicia Trapper.
Joey Eves is having quite a night in this inaugural game. Joey Eves is 4 for 4 from the floor. He's got a total of 8 points. He also has an assist and 2 steals. But the big story is Leor Hogue with 5 defensive rebounds, total of 5 rebounds. He's 4 for 6 from the floor, and he has a total of 8 points.
Okay, thank you very much, Alicia Trapper. Bard College rolling down on the side of their own bench. They're sitting to the right of us. Back in the game now is Augusto Registe for Bard, and for the Maccabees, Lance Hurst. Yeah, David, California seeing his first action.
Lance Hurst joined the varsity after a great year in intramural ball last year. Lance is a quiet player, but you give him the ball from 8 to 9 feet, and the ball is in every time.
6'3" YP Jr. from Los Angeles. Hurt now guarding Lance Solins, the man with the ball. So two men in Lance. Solins double dribbles. Lost control, trying to press in Corson. Corson does not see an action yet for Bard. He'll come in at the next available break. The ball being brought up by David Phillips, the 5'10" guard from Amerenik. Phillips has it, back of the circle, sends left side for Lance Solins. Solins has it. Slot on the left, underneath now to Gus Registe. Registe shot, hits the rim, bounce away. Bard fights for the rebound. Registe makes it. He loses control. Phillips picks it up. Phillips shot no good. They were in there for about 10 seconds. No 3-second violation call. Rebound finally pulled down by the Max. Schwartz brings it down to Frankel all on underneath. Registe jumps over him. And as Registe goes down, Frankel off the double pump. Puts it in. Yeah, David. Stephen Frankel, one of those guys who's been on the team for 3 years, improving every year. And now finally a senior getting some good quality minutes and really proving his value to the team. A minute 50 left in the first half. 37-13. Max with a commanding lead. Lance Solins sends inside to... Gotta remember the names. Andrew Twickers. Wicker down the left-hand corner. The shot taken and scored. David Phillips. Phillips from the left side of the key.
You gotta wonder here, the defense just isn't doing the job. A lot of easy shots, a lot of good crisp passing that are getting easy shots, layups.
Leor Hogue and Roddy Schwartz each with 10, 2 for Frankel, 2 for Ayala, and 4 for Jeffrey Harris. Underneath, Bard controls the ball from this shot. The rebound made by Chris Knott. Knott sends to Lance Solins on the right side. Solins now back in the circle, sends right side again to Andrews Wicker. Wicker right side, foul line extended, now moves into the right-hand corner. Guarded by Franklin, the ball stolen by Roddy Schwartz, but picked up off of a Schwartz dribble by David Phillips. Phillips takes the shot no good. Rebound made by Chris Knott. His shot no good. And a foul is called. And now double substitutions for the Maccabees. The Macs will substitute
Orlin for Leor.
And Beryl Thomas also in the game for, I believe, Ron Schwartz. No, for not Ron Schwartz. Beryl will check into the game as, yes, for Ron Schwartz. Who's Beryl checking in for, Sean? Beryl in as a forward now?
Looks like they're going to go with... They're going to get Joey rest. Joey has a bad finger, and it looks like they're going to try to sit him as much as they can tonight. Joe, however, as you know, he's coming up to 10th place on the all-time max scoring list. He's just a few points away, which will probably break in our next game, which will be on WYUR next Tuesday night.
That is correct, Shalom. 3 guards in there for the Maccabees right now. Rebound by Gus Registe off the missed foul shot. Registe has it stolen from him by Mo Orlean. Orlean gives to Ron Schwartz, and he'll slow things down to the backcourt. Getting ready to check in now is Richie Kirsch, the former Yeshiva high school star with Frisch. He'll check in for the Macs at the next available stoppage of play. Here's Thomas, the graduate of Yeshiva of the South, the man from Memphis, in the lane to Jeff Harris, the MTA Lions star, to Roddy Schwartz, the right-hand corner. Roddy hits. That's just his shot, once again. 39-15, Maccabees with the commanding 24-point lead, 32 seconds left in the first half. The point guard now for Bard College is David Quintus. Quintus sends left side to Lance Solins.
Right now, Wyu's in their 1-3-1 trapping defense. No, I'm not sure what they've switched into.
Well, they messed up this time because Chris Knox was open on the right side. They gave him the ball and he hit.
Well, Wyu, what you're going to see a lot of this year, Wyu try to do is to double team the ball at the point with 2 big guys and close up all the short passing lanes so that the other team has to throw pop-up passes which Joey East can intercept. And that caused a lot of 30 seconds left. Steve Frankel thought there was less time, tried to send it to Mo Orlean in the right-hand corner. The ball went off. So Bard will have the ball with 3 seconds left in the half, and we'll let the crowd tick it down. Half-court shot by Solins, no good, and the buzzer's down. The buzzer's down to end the first half. The Macs 39 and Bard 17. We'll be back with our halftime festivities, including Ayaho's interview, hopefully, and Alicia Chopper with the statistics. It's halftime. We're going to be going back to the studios of WYUR for a commercial message, and then we'll be back with the news. Ira Press, WYUR's news director, is here for that. The score, Maccabees 39, Bard College 17. We're in halftime. This is YU Maccabees basketball. Now this.
we'd like to remind you that tickets are available for the upcoming Maccabee home game. The next home game will be this Tuesday night, and that will be against Elizabeth Seton. All tickets may be purchased at the athletic office, or you can call 960-5211. We want to remind you that all YC and CERN students...
WYUR is back, and better than ever, with more types of music than ever before. Catch all the excitement on WYUR, 64 AM in New York. 568-4700 for all requests and dedications.
Early edition of the 10 o'clock news and possibly a late edition of the 8:25 report. Here's Ira Press.
Okay, thank you very much, David. This is Ira Press with the WYUR halftime update. Good evening, and here now are the news. A homeless woman stormed into the offices of a Wall Street currency exchange yesterday and shot and killed the company's 80-year-old tycoon chairman and his receptionist. Nicholas Zeke, the chairman and founder of Zeke Pereira, the nation's largest non-bank dealer in foreign currency and precious metals, was shot in the heart at the company's worldwide headquarters at 29 Broadway, a block from Battery Park in the lower tip of Manhattan. Zeke's receptionist, Frances Slaughter, was also shot down in cold blood. Police tackled the killer near the elevator on the 21st floor of the building. She gave her name as Lois Lang and said she was 44 years old. Cops said she was a nomad, a bag lady who lived out of her knapsack in Rockland and Penn Station. She attempted to enter the Zeke Pereira offices, claiming she was an executive in the firm, and she was promptly removed by officials. She returned later with a .38 caliber pistol and committed the killing. In Colombia, 5 more survivors, including a 7-year-old boy, were found in Armero, the Andes farming town, buried by a mud avalanche in volcanic eruption last week, according to rescue workers. The miraculous rescue came one day after the government tried to abandon its search for survivors, but reversed itself after public outrage. Soldiers patrolled Armero with orders to shoot the looters who roamed the sea of mud and stepped on the injured in their haste to rob the dead, officials said. Colombia's health minister said 2 cases of typhoid fever had been reported. He said the area was fumigated to kill flies that carry the disease, but the operation would not interfere with other rescue news. Meanwhile, in Northern Ireland's 15 members of the Parliament, Protestant members of Parliament, threatened to resign yesterday over the new Anglo-Irish Accord, which they called treachery and political prostitution. The Reverend Ian Paisley, leader of Ulster's militant Democratic Unionist Party, said the 15 intend to resign from the House of Commons after a debate on the agreement. He said that he and the others hope to force province-wide elections as a form of referendum on the agreement signed Friday. They also plan to contest the legality of the accord, he said. The agreement gives Dublin a formal consultative role in running Northern Ireland for the first time since the country was partitioned 64 years ago. Meanwhile, the IRE gunmen killed soldiers in Ulster Defense Regiment outside its home in Leicester. The most exciting news to come out of the Reagan-Gorbachev summit so far is coming in the form of imposter. That's right, a man in Geneva posing as Ronald Reagan went around the town of Geneva dressed in a limousine. The man was part of a TV version of Can of Cameron Swift. And now, this has been the halftime report with Ira Press. Now back to David Katz.
Thank you very much, Ira Press. The halftime report is service of WYUR News. And now let's go to Alicia Crawford and special halftime guest.
Thank you, Dave. My special halftime guest in tonight's opening game is Dave Kupel. Dave was drafted by the Portland Trail Blazers. Dave, how does it feel to see YU playing in this new gym?
Oh, it's sort of unreal, and I'm sure many of my other fellow alumni can't quite believe what's happening here tonight. But I guess in a word, it's a long time coming, and I guess a lot of us are pretty jealous about it.
Do you feel that playing in this new arena has any impact on the game itself?
Oh, definitely. I think even UCLA would have had a hard time coming out here tonight after the Hot Tickler was played and a full house of as rabid as Yeshiva fans can get, but they were a full house of good fans. It certainly makes a difference, undoubtedly, especially with the practice situation where our guys can really have a home court advantage, where they really know the gym, know the rims, and I certainly think it will have a big impact.
Dave, tonight's game, you're seeing a great performance by the Maccabees new center, well, actually second-year center, Lior Hode. How would you evaluate his performance so far?
I'm very impressed with him. As a big man, he's very mobile. Very impressed with some of his moves off the fast break and his jumping ability. He has to watch some of these little fouls, but I think the whole team sort of got a little lax since they ran out to a very high early lead.
When we had an interview with his brother Eyal that did not air, but in the interview Eyal stressed the fact that it's very important when Yeshiva runs a fast break that both he and his brother get the rebound, dish it out, and run down and follow up on the fast break. We've seen several instances of it earlier in this game. What do you feel that, does this have a certain advantage that the centers and the full power forwards can get down so quickly?
Undoubtedly, you see what type of impact Pat Ewing has where he can get down the court. Of course, the Hode brothers aren't exactly the Ewing brothers yet, but they certainly give a new dimension to the Yeshiva fast break, which is a whole new thing altogether, Yeshiva having a fast break. In our day, a fast break usually meant that we got the ball across the half-court line in 10 seconds, but here it takes on a new meaning now.
Okay, I want to thank Dave Kufeld, my guest on tonight's halftime show, and now I'm going to go back to the studios where we'll pause for this commercial break. This is Maccabee Basketball.
Thank you very much, Alicia Trauber. Alicia Trauber with all-time Yeshiva Maccabee great Dave Kufeld, our halftime guest.
Everyone is talking about Grandma's Cookie Jar, located at 2543 Amsterdam Avenue, near the Shala's bookstore and across from Wheats. Every conceivable variety of home-baked chocolate chip cookies is only a sampling of what they have. Ice cream, brownies, tofutti, sodas, juice, and much, much more. And at breakfast time, be sure to drop in for fresh-baked bagels and home-baked muffins. At Grandma's Cookie Jar, everything tastes good.
Turn it into bread.
Hello, welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center. And now with the halftime statistics, here's Alicia Trauber.
Okay, well, we'll start off with the Bard College statistics. Dave Phillips, their team leader and starting guard, shot the best of the team. He shot 3 for 4 from the floor. He also hit the 2 for 2 from the foul line, and he has a total of 8 points. The other good players for Bard College, really, they haven't really made any impact yet. Gus Vajit is 1 for 4 from the floor, but he has 3 offensive rebounds and 1 clutch defensive rebound. Andrew Zwicker is 1 for 2 from the line and 1 for 2 from the floor. He has a total of 2 points. Lance Don is 1 for 3 from the floor, and he has missed both of his foul shots, and he's a total of 2 points. Chris Knott, their 6'5" center freshman, is 1 for 2 from the floor. He's missed his only foul shots, but he has 4 rebounds, 3 offensive, and he's blocked 2 shots. Turning over to Yeshiva, Joey Eves is 4 for 4 from the floor. He has 8 points.
Both playing very well tonight.
Ronnie Schwartz has shot, a lot of shots. He's hit 5 shots, and he's 5 for 11 from the floor, and he's 2 for 4 on the foul line. So he has 12 points. He leads the team in scoring. Lior Hode shot 5 for 7 from the floor. He also hit 1 for 3 foul shots, so he has 11 points. Lior Hode has 5 defensive rebounds. Jeff Harris had 5 rebounds also, including 4. Overall, it's been quite a first half for the Maccabees.
Warm up for the second half, please.
And I'm going to turn back now to David Katz, who's going to talk about the first half.
Well, indeed we will. First, let's remind Robert Capitani and ask you that Bard would like the court cleared so they can warm up for the second half.
Absolutely a favor.
And as they do that, we'll return you to the studios of WYUR. 6 minutes left in the halftime. 39-17, the Macs leading by 22 at halftime. Now back to the local studios on the YU Maccabees Basketball Network.
Everyone is talking about Grandma's Cookie Jar, located at 2543 Amsterdam Avenue, near the Shala's bookstore and across from Wheats. Every conceivable variety of home-baked chocolate chip cookies is only a sampling of what they have. Ice cream, brownies, tofutti, sodas, juice, and much, much more. And at breakfast time, be sure to drop in for fresh-baked bagels and home-baked muffins. At Grandma's Cookie Jar, everything tastes good.
Turn it into bread.
Max Stern Athletic Center, I'm being stressed along with Alicia Trumper and Shalom Menorah. We're getting set for the second half. Our special guest, Marvin Nagler, is here. Marvin, a former YU student and currently working at the Price Waterhouse Corporation, a large accounting firm. Marvin, what do you think about this whole situation with the YU building a gym?
I think it's wonderful. I really appreciate everything Mr. Lannister did. It's wonderful. Such a wonderful support here. And my friends, I tell you, I can't wait to see everybody here at all the games. YU 85 all the way! YU 85. Pity that this all started after Marvin left. Marvin had promised to get me some girls, Marvin. Have you gotten me any? Well, there's a way I'm working on. You know, for a management position, after this telecast, it should be a lot easier than it has been in the past. Hello to all you wonderful women out there, Winston. Should you need a wonderful sportscaster, Dave the William Katz is available. Yes, Marvin Nagler, former YU student in himself. We're going to take a look at the halftime scoring with Alicia Trumper, the exact total scoring on the game. Let's take a look at that now. We're going to use the official book of Bard College. Where Bard, Gus Gise with 2 points at Bard School. Bard is located in Annandale on Hudson, New York, up in Dutchess County. Lance Sullins with 2 points, missed 2 from the line. Dave Quinter did not score, didn't even take a shot. Dave Phillips, 6 points, 2 for 2 from the floor, so it's 8 points. 2 from the foul line, 2, that's 8 points. Andrew Booker with 2. Chris Knotts with 2. Zach Kellogg with 1 from the foul line. James Trout missed 1 from the foul line. So that's a look at the Bard scoring in the first half. Alicia?
Well, there hasn't been much of Bard scoring in the first half. That's due to a tenacious man-to-man defense. It's led, of course, by Ronnie Schwartz. Ronnie Schwartz already has 2 steals. Joey East has 2 steals. And also, surprisingly, Leor Hohen has 2 steals.
Surprisingly, you say about those steals? Why is it surprising?
Well, in a man-to-man defense, usually the center who's playing on defense usually would guard the opposing center, and the opposing center doesn't do much ball handling. But Leor Hohen has such quickness to be able to get out and cover those forwards and guards as they ball handle and still cover his own man.
Okay, thank you very much, Alicia Trumper. A whole bunch of Yeshiva University dignitaries, Rabbi Lamb standing right near us now. Richie Hagley, Commissioner of the Yeshiva High School Athletic League, is here with us, and Josh Kaplan from Good W Cable who promised us access time on Good W Cable.
Rabbi Lamb along with me right here at courtside. Rabbi Lamb, this is Summerina. How do you feel about this great moment in YU?
Well, I think it's wonderful. I think it's a day that many people have been hoping for, and I'm very proud of the way our boys and our students are conducting themselves in sportsmanlike and dignified fashion as well as good athletic fashion.
What do you think about tonight's game so far?
I'm so little an expert that whatever I say will not really count much, but I'm enjoying it.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Lamb.
And another halftime guest, Rabbi Lamb. What are we going to give Rabbi Lamb for being a halftime guest this week?
Rabbi Lamb gets our sincerest congratulations.
Absolutely nothing else. Can we give him one of those YU hats that they're giving out here? All fans tonight have received a Yeshiva College hat, a Centennial hat, a YU banner, and a pom-pom.
Well, it certainly added a little spirit to the crowd, waving those pom-poms, waving the pennants, and wearing those hats. There's a sea of humanity here in the athletic center, and not all of them are students. Would that be an understatement?
On the hour, let's go back to our local stations for station identification. This is the YU Maccabees Basketball Network. There are 2 minutes left in the halftime. It's 39-17, Max by 22. Let's go to our local station.
Ladies and gentlemen, please return to your seats.
Let's right here, about 10 seconds for our local stations to identify themselves. It's the YU Maccabees Basketball Network.
This is WYUR, Washington Heights, New York.
Our flagship station, WYUR New York, and here's Robert Katz with the halftime statistics.
Phillips has 8 points. Dr. Keith has 2 points. Lance Solos has 2 points. Andrew Winter has 2 points. Chris Knotts has 2 points. And Patrick Kellogg has 1 point.
Bard College statistics coming to you courtesy of our PA announcer, Robert Katz. Kenny Siegel, the cameraman for tonight's game.
And now we are the halftime statistics for the...
And according to Josh Kaplan, this game will be aired on Group W Cable coming up in the near future. David Klein and Menachem Beecher are here now. Menachem Beecher, a major Maccabees fan, a roommate of Maccabee player Beryl Thomas. Menachem, your feelings on the YU gym and its construction, how has it affected the play of the match compared to last year?
I mean, the attendance is without question. I mean, you can see it right there, but I don't see the crowd getting into it. Even though it's a blowout, the crowd should be into it for the new gym.
as you can hear by my voice, and the alcohol in your breath. Thank you very much, Malcolm Beecher. Malcolm Beecher with David Klein, major Maccabees fan. David Klein taking the trip in from greatness. Sean Manola will be leaving us. He'll be rejoining us. The teams are out on the court. They'll be ready to start the second half. The second half jump ball will be coming up. There was scheduled to be a karate exhibition at halftime by Professor Harvey Sober, but it did not take place due to the fans all running up on the floor. And Robbie Katz giving us a promo here announcing that all Maccabee home games will be on 64 WYUR. You heard that preview for myself here. So our halftime guests today were Dave Kufeld and Dr. Rabbi Norman Lamb, the president of Yeshiva University, two very distinguished halftime guests. And we're just about ready for the start of the second half. The clock is winded down, and the second half is ready. We're just about still our capacity crowd here, although the Macs are leading by 22 points. And now we're going to get set for the second half. Let's go to Alicia Tropper.
We could look for in the second half the same YU tenacious defense. I think also we'll get to see more of the bench players as the score widens. And now we're going to turn over to Shalom Menorah. Shalom, what are you looking for in the second half?
I'm looking for YU to try to play very consistent ball. Now what they played in the first 3 minutes, that was real good ball. But they have to get consistency. You have to, in these games, you have to really work on your defense because Bobby Knight's philosophy, and I come from Midwest, I believe it is defense is the game. And YU's not really playing good defense yet. They really aren't, but they're really working well, and they're going to get better this half, I think.
All right, the game's about to start, and now let's turn you back over to the voice of WYUR, Dave Katz.
Thank you very much, Alicia Tropper. Dave Katz with Shalom Manola and Alicia Tropper. 20 minutes of basketball coming up. Max with a 22-point lead. I'm waiting for the inbound. That'll start the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are waiting for you to return.
As you're asked to return to their seats, there are plenty of them not sitting down, but they'll do so right now. You got to wonder here, David, you know, just talking about us announcers a second with these headphones in one ear, we're definitely going fast, but that's besides the point. Okay, it looks like we're just about ready to start the second half. YU starting lineup, same as it was to start the game. And I want to see, I look for them to run a little.